もう春ですね。
商品の140、179円。ご利用ありがとうございました。
あ
おくださいませ。
To mix till data set can stick together. That's good enough to cook. What are you doing, Mimi? Mimi? Okay, let's put onto the plate. Be good. One more thing. So I haven't said any sauce about this. Basically, I use a sauce that I can find in the supermarket, which is for yakiniku, but with garlic flavoring in it. So it actually matched the whole thing, super good. But you can also make your own sauce or just use some other sauce that you can get from the supermarket. That will also be good. The handbag stick first. Meat. I really need to cut my hair. My hair starts to feel very hot. Tomorrow seems a very sunny day and I can't wait to have a great bike ride, but I hope it's not too hot because I will be sweaty as a pig. It's a shame that the weather is so bad, it's so windy and rainy outside. But I finished! ごちそうさまでした。Mimi came to me. Oh my god, hello. Hello. Mommy finished her food. How about you finish your food too? Time to take Mimi to the salon, and it's a lot of pollen out there, so I need to wear this. She knows what's happening, that's why she's that excited. Sorry, Mimi, you look very funny. Put that inside, okay? Okay. He's very asleep. No, Mimi, too close. Okay. So soft. He's cool. Are you helping building Mimi? I think you did. That's all. Oh. Hello. もう春ですね。It thinks I have food. Jesus, there comes more. Are you a big family? I'm sorry, I don't have any. He trusts me. He trusts me, and I let him stay on my not very big hand. I don't know why he's doing this. Maybe his energy is running out. But no matter how long he would like to stay, I'll let him stay. Bye.